Welcome back to Future Scholars Network. In today's lecture on the history of education, we shine a spotlight on Helen Parkhurst, an innovative American educator, and her revolutionary approach, known as the Dalton Plan. This plan, Dorn, in the early 20th century, broke away from traditional classroom rigidity and emphasized freedom, responsibility, and cooperation in the learning process. Origins of the Dalton Plan. Helen Parkhurst introduced the Dalton Plan in 1908, aiming to reform the conventional schooling system. At the time, education was dominated by teacher-led instruction, rote memorization, and rigid schedules. Parkhurst envisioned something different, a system where each student could learn at their own pace, guided by interest and ability. In 1919, she founded a small experimental school in Dalton, Massachusetts, based on this philosophy. It was later known as the Dalton School, now located in New York City and still respected worldwide. To guiding principles, the Dalton Plan is built upon two core principles. Freedom. Students should be free to manage their own time and learning journey. When students are deeply focused on something, that concentration should not be interrupted. This freedom nurtures curiosity and deepens understanding. Cooperation. Learning is not just about individual development. It's about working with others, contributing to society, and understanding diverse perspectives. Cooperation builds communication, empathy, and shared responsibility. The three pillars of the Dalton Plan. The Dalton Plan is structured into three essential components. 1. House advisors similar to a homeroom, but with deeper impact. A student is part of a house with an advisor acting as a mentor, guide, and sometimes even a second parent. This advisor ensures the student is emotionally supported and educationally balanced across all subjects and relationships with teachers, peers, and even parents too. Assignments. These are carefully planned tasks, not just regular homework designed to develop time management and independent learning. Students receive assignments with deadlines, encouraging them to plan their own learning. Schedules. Parents are expected not to solve the tasks, but to support children in organizing their time. Point 3. Lab stands for one-on-one interaction between the student and subject. Teacher. Here, students discuss their approach, challenges, and progress, and teachers offer guidance, not control. This part of the plan promotes dialogue, confidence, and critical thinking. Lasting impact. The Dalton Plan created a wave of educational reform across the globe. By combining freedom with structure, it gave students ownership of their learning and cultivated a sense of purpose. Today, the Dalton School continues to be a living example of Parkhurst's vision, producing learners who are independent, responsible, and socially conscious. Conclusion. Helen Parkhurst's Dalton Plan reminds us that education should empower the learner, not just fill their minds with facts. Her innovative ideas still influence modern education systems, especially in personalized and project-based learning environments. Thanks for joining us on Future Scholars Network. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking episodes on the history of education.